Hey there! So, you're looking for the right dog trainer in Ridgewood, New York? Well, you've definitely come to the right place. This is going to be your straightforward guide to help you make a great choice for both you and your dog.
Living with a dog in Ridgewood is pretty special. But whether you're navigating a busy sidewalk on Myrtle or having a great weekend out at the park, the right training just makes everything smoother and way more enjoyable. It really helps your dog feel confident and just be a happy city pup.
So where do you even begin? Well, before you start searching online, it really helps to know what makes a great trainer stand out from the rest. Let's get into the basics of what a qualified pro looks like.
Okay, the single most important concept in modern dog training is positive reinforcement. It's pretty simple, actually. Instead of punishing your dog for things you don't want them to do, this method is all about rewarding the behavior you do want to see. This approach builds a ton of trust, and it's so effective for helping a dog learn to handle all the unique distractions that come with city living.
Now, these letters might just look like alphabet soup, but they're really important. Think of them as a shortcut to finding a knowledgeable professional trainer. They show that a person is committed to humane, science-backed methods. For most everyday training, you'll want to look for CPD-TKA or KPA-CTP. If you're dealing with more complex stuff like serious anxiety, a certification like IAABC-CDBC tells you you're talking to a specialist.
All right, let's get into the practical side of things. Dog training isn't a one-size-fits-all deal. So let's break down the different types of programs you'll find and, of course, what you can expect to budget for them here in the Ridgewood area. You're mainly going to be choosing between group classes and private sessions. Group classes. They're fantastic for getting your dog comfortable around other dogs and learning to focus with distractions. On the other hand, private in-home training is perfect for tackling very specific issues right where they happen. Like barking in the hallway of your apartment building or jumping all over guests when they come to the door.
So, what's this all going to cost? This table gives you a pretty good ballpark of the local prices. A 6-week group class usually runs somewhere between $180 and $325. A single private lesson is typically in the $120 to $220 range, and you can often get a better deal with a package. And then for the really intensive options, like a board and train program, the costs do get significantly higher.
Okay, so once you've found a few trainers that look promising, it's time to actually talk to them. Knowing exactly what to ask is going to be the key to finding that perfect fit for your dog's personality and, of course, for your goals.
Let's focus on 3 must-ask questions. Seriously, the answers to these will tell you almost everything you need to know about a trainer's style, how flexible they are, and how they plan on getting you and your dog to your goals.
First, and this is a big one, ask about their philosophy. You really want to hear a clear, enthusiastic commitment to positive reinforcement. Their answer will tell you right away if they're using modern, humane methods, or if they're still relying on older techniques that use fear or intimidation, which you absolutely want to avoid. Second, ask if they do custom plans. A really good trainer knows that every dog is different. They shouldn't be using some cookie-cutter program. They should be creating a plan that's tailored to your dog's specific needs, like, say, getting nervous around the Q54 bus, and that helps you reach your goals for a calm, happy life together in the neighborhood. Training isn't just about teaching sit and stay. It's also about being a good neighbor and a responsible part of the community. That means knowing the local rules and, just as important, knowing where you can go to practice all those new skills. Okay, a few really crucial rules to know. First off, New York City requires your dog to be on a leash that's no longer than 6 feet anytime you're in a public space. Also, all dogs have to be licensed with the city's Department of Health. And to get that license, you'll need to show proof of a current rabies vaccination.
So, where can you go to put all this training to work? The Forest Park Dog Run is fantastic. It's a fenced-in spot that's safe for practicing recall off-leash. And for working on those leash skills with real-world distractions, the paths around the Ridgewood Reservoir are just perfect for practicing focus with joggers and bikes passing by.
At the end of the day, choosing the right trainer is really just the first step toward a more relaxed and fun life with your dog. A well-behaved companion just makes everything better, from quiet nights at home, to navigating a busy street, to having friends over. We wish you the best of luck in finding the perfect partner for your training journey.